Try not to be offended when I say this, but I don't need your help.
So much for the sincere apology.
What? Look, all I have to do is go to the bank on 64th and Park. I have all the right IDs. I'll clean out Ronan's safe deposit box. Maybe I'll find something that leads to the Balkan. Maybe I won't.
And if Interpol is interested in that safe deposit box, you can be sure that the Balkan is too. He'll have his men watching and waiting. They're going to grab you on your way out to the bank, and since Interpol can't be bothered to giving you backup.
No, Agent Bates said that he was going to give backup, but look, even if he doesn't, if I'm on my own, it'll just make it easier for me to improvise.
So your words that I'll be taken hostage again?
Yes. I've tried to say that to you like 5,000 different ways. If one of the Balkans men recognized you, that would complicate everything, okay? You'd become a target again, and for no good reason. I'm doing this on my own, Siobhan. End of discussion. What are you doing? Don't, Siobhan, don't call Agent Bates. Who are you calling?
I thought our discussion had ended.
I'm looking out for you, okay? I'm not going to apologize for that.
Oh, I'm sure your dad will understand.
My dad? You're calling my dad?
Oh, I'm calling a lot of them. Your dad, your sister, and Ethan, too. Once they hear about the kind of trouble that you're in, they're going to come running. New York City will be crawling with Spencers.
Okay, that's blackmail.
Well, someone
up.
has to help you pull this off. It can be the Spencer clan, or it can be me. Your choice.
We had a deal here. Well, I don't appreciate it. Don't call me again. Damn high rollers. They're a bunch of liars. You can't trust them. They're wasted chips. They're always looking for a better game, higher stakes. Yeah, I hope they lose their silk shirts in Atlantic City.
So your players bailed on you, huh?
Yeah, after I closed the whole casino for the night for them. And here I am trying to make an honest buck to pay for Tracy's wedding. Which, by the way, is turning out to be more complicated than the Normandy invasion.
Well, that was World War II. You ready to just dive into World War III?
No, it's not going to be like that. I love this woman. Damn high rollers are on a bus to Atlantic City.
They took a bus?
With an open bar.
That's grim. You know, it's too bad we didn't succeed in getting you hitched in Vegas. That was the whole reason I went there.
Yeah, right. The reason you went there was to get Maya into bed. Which you did, and then you married her, and now all you have to do is stay married to her for a year. You're gonna get $1 million. What are you complaining about?
You know that saying, what happens in Vegas? Yeah, well, it's true. Maya won't sleep with me now.
Is she insane?
Hello, Molly. It's nice to see you again. But it's a little unusual. Alice tells me that you want to interview me.
That's right. I'm doing a project for my history class.
Mm-hmm.
See, we're supposed to interview a fascinating person, and we just completed a unit on the robber barons, so you came to mind.
Well, I guess I'd be honored, as long as nothing gets taken out of context or this interview ends up online, huh?
Oh, I don't anticipate any confidentiality issues, but if you would prefer, I could interview Mike Corbin.
Oh, no. You'd end up, come on over here, you'd end up in the middle of a poker game.
I could learn a lot about the laws of probability.
Yeah, and probably a lot of other things, too. No, I'll be happy to have you interview me, and as a matter of fact, I'll have cooks and then some cookies and milk for you.
Well, that would be lovely. Thank you very much.
You know, it's very nice to have children in the house again, dear. So, well, ask away.
Well, you've lived for a long time, Mr. Quartermain.
Mm-hmm.
So, after all these years, what matters the most to you?
Family. You know, everything I do is for family. They're my past and my future. They're all I can depend on. Nothing is more important to me than family.
No offense, Mr. Quartermain, but most of your family doesn't seem to like you very much.
There was this guy in prison. He would corner me. I tried to be ready for him, but he had some deal with the guards. And he would just show up, say stuff, and put his hands on me. I tried to fight. You know, even when I learned how to fight better, he'd show up and I still couldn't. I basically had to try to stay blank and pretend that it didn't matter.
Oh, that must have been terrible, Michael. You know, but it isn't that way for me.
Yeah, it is. I saw the look on your face when Rodney touched you.
Men touch me. It's part of my job. But I'm not trapped. I'm not in prison. Nobody is forcing me to work at that club.
Yeah, but look, you weren't working. You were just walking around in public.
Well, that happens sometimes, you know? And I don't like it, but I just don't take it personally.
The stuff he said to you.
He was talking to Candy, the stripper. That's the woman that he sees. That's the woman that smiles and dances and takes his money. But Candy, the stripper, isn't really me. I mean, when she's working, I go way inside my head that I'm not even really there at all, you know?
I know exactly what you mean.
You know why I forgot about this party? Because I don't want to go. Oh, we should take Lincoln.
No. We're taking roundabout way, evasive action, you know, in case anyone's following us.
All right. I feel like my whole life is an evasive action.
Well, you know, you came to a good place to hide out. You got a lot of people invested in protecting you.
Yeah. Especially you.
I'm not even supposed to be one of those people. I was going to come here, bust sign, and get the hell out.
Yeah, but then you found out he's your daddy. So how'd you get involved with Lulu?
Well, you know, much like yourself, she was just blown away by my irresistible charm.
Oh, okay. Skinny Junior.
Wow. Anyway, Lulu was crazy about me. Her brothers were too. They actually kicked my ass in Jake's one night. I was going for the sympathy vote. I got that and other stuff too.
Oh, really? That's good to know. Guess you are the boy who rides his bike down hills with no brakes, right?
You remember this story?
I remember everything with you. Oh! Whoa.
I try to just go inside my head, detach myself from what's going on around me.
Does it work?
Sometimes. Yeah, I learned how to do it at school. I'm so different from all the kids there. It's no point even talking to them. I mean, they don't talk to me either, so.
Look, it's one thing to shut down, you know, when you are in a job like mine. When you deal with a bunch of strangers, when you're getting paid, or when you're surviving Pentonville. You know, but it's different when you shut down in your real life. You cut yourself off from everybody.
Yeah. You know, I don't know where I fit in. It's not like I have much to complain about anyways. People fell over themselves to get me out of prison. Dante is doing everything he can to help me out, and there's nothing my mom or dad wouldn't do for me. Just still can't connect.
Well, I hope you get past that. You're a great guy.
You don't have to say that.
Come on, it must be obvious by now how much I like you, Michael. I don't approve of the way you went for that jerk from the club, but you did it for the right reasons. You have a lot of heart, Michael. You're a good guy. I sound like I'm repeating myself.
Look, Abby, if you're not, you know, doing something some night, would you?
Michael, are you home?
Yeah.
Hey, how are you?
Good.
I was wondering if... Hi. Hi. Are you a friend of Dante's?
Oh. And scene.
Oh, whoops.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go barefoot.
Oh,
Do you think
cheap shoes, huh?
They're not cheap shoes.
Hit the brakes?
You think that the deep pockets at the party will think it's hot that I'm walking around barefoot? You know what? I didn't want to go to this thing anyway, so I think this is a sign. So let's just go back. Excuse me.
Wait a minute.
What? No, let's just call Sonny and tell him that we're gonna come back. He can come pick us up.
What size shoe do you wear?
7. Why?
I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
Excuse me, miss. What size shoe are you? 7. What size shoe are you?
What size do you want me to be?
Well, 7.
7.
Really? I'll give you $100 for your shoes.